There's been some criticism of President Obama, from the left about, maybe not being aggressive enough as president, maybe trying too hard to compromise the Republicans. Seems they're out of the, let's cultivate compromise, mentality right now. What do you think of the President Obama you're seeing right now?
Well, I'm glad to see him getting loosened up. But, part of the problem here is we've got to go back and look at Rahm Emanuel becoming chief of staff of the White House when President Obama first went into office. Rahm Emanuel had lived through the Clinton years. If anyone knew what the right wing of this country is capable of, it's Rahm Emanuel and the Clintons. And I think he just fundamentally did not prepare President Obama for what he was going to face. You're never going to break this fever. This fever has been going on since Bill Clinton went into office. And we had Vince Foster and blah, blah, blah. All of the things that the right wing threw at him, and I think President Obama very naively thought, and I mean, it's the best spirit of hopefulness, but thought he could come in and work with these people. The right wing of this country wants to destroy everything that we think is great about this country. They're never going to end. The fever is never going to be broken. And the best thing that President Obama could do to seal his legacy is to actually build out the intellectual and communications infrastructure of the left, that standing infrastructure. Right now, the right wing's main think tank, the Heritage Foundation, has a $77 million annual budget. The Center for American Progress, which is a center-left think tank, has an annual budget of $39 million. The Heritage Foundation changed the face of the country. Let's build our network of think tanks.
You're talking in terms of like a long-term impact here. You're thinking even beyond literal presidential power right now. You're talking more about building up, institutions outside of government. That you see that as the more promising track.
Well, yes, I mean, 100%. Listen, if you look at politics, it's basically like that picture of the iceberg where you can see the top little bit of it and then the ocean level and then everything underneath it. The conservatives, after the Goldwater defeat, they built out a network of think tanks, the Federalist Society, Cato, AEI, the Heritage Foundation, those in combination with the Chamber of Commerce, with the Koch brothers that you see more about. This whole infrastructure is the problem. And a legacy needs to address that infrastructure problem.